Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome into the Free Money Podcast here, coming to you live with the Across the Pond Soccer Show here on the Free Money Podcast. Recapping another 3-0 day, winning our last 8 of 9 here on the show. International football treating us really well right now, and hopefully can continue that here today. So to recap, Croatia double chance, minus 117. Great win. This team just knows how to get into overtime, which is exactly what they did here yet again. Ended up losing to Spain on penalty kicks, unfortunately. But they did win our bet, which is exactly what we needed them to do. And then the two other winners were in the United States and Canada game in the CONCACAF Gold Cup final, or Nations League final, This team is kind of putting it all together in preparation for the World Cup coming up in 2026. USA money line plus 105. They ended up winning 2-0. Pretty convincing win and a dominant win. Canada didn't really get many chances. And Folarin Balogun got his goal, first goal with the U.S. men's national team, plus 120. Hit that as well to end up 3.1 units on the show up and bringing the show total to 9.9 units. So 3 more picks here yet again, and they're all going to be the Euro qualification here for Monday. So to start, pick number 1, Armenia moneyline, minus 130 on DraftKings. We were on Armenia's side in their last match and ended up beating Wales as pretty heavy underdogs, about plus 650, plus 675 depending on the book, but this team kind of put it together against Wales, and Armenia can use that win on Friday and bring it into this game at their home country, in their home stadium. Everything's kind of pointing in their direction here in this one in front of the home fans. Latvia, their opponent, coming off of a 3-2 loss to Turkey. And Armenia also lost to Turkey, playing them to a 1-2 loss. So more goals allowed by Latvia and not as many allowed by Armenia. Both things that I want on my side and a reason I really like it there. We talked about last time, Zelarayan had 2 goals last game and will, I think, have another big game here today, possibly chip in 1. Hopefully 2 again would really secure that money line for us here in that spot. And Armenia has yet to win back-to-back games in this stretch for the past year or two, and this would be a big step towards qualifying for the Euro competition, which they never have, and put them in a great spot for the 2024 Euro. Armenia, the higher scoring team, 5 goals for and 4 goals allowed. Latvia on the other side, 2 goals for and 4 goals allowed. And a confident team can be a dangerous team, especially when something this pivotal is on the line, their first Euro, and it being at home, another thing in our favor here and Armenia's favor. Pick number 2, England and North Macedonia, draw at the 30-minute mark on FanDuel. You can find this going under the halves tab, and it says draw at 30 minutes. It's going to be plus 105. North Macedonia is a team that I like a lot and just need their efforts for 30 minutes today. Get the best 30 minutes that we can out of them. Their most recent game against Ukraine, they scored the first 2 goals at the 31st and the 39th minute, so just past what we need from them here today. Hopefully they can just play really defensive, and they're going to need to against a really good England team. Ended up losing 3-2 versus Ukraine, but they set themselves up for success. Versus Ukraine, even though it didn't come out in their favor, they need to play a near-perfect first half yet again. And England beat Malta 4-0, and they had 2 goals in the first 30 minutes, but one of them was an 8-minute own goal that Malta put in the back of their own net. England has had 1 qualifying game at home, and this was against Ukraine, the same opponent that North Macedonia had, and they did not score in the first 30 minutes, scoring in the 38th minute. So definitely a kind of a slow start for England, and probably will be a little bit laxed playing a team such as North Macedonia. They probably don't respect these opponents and will know that they don't have to try as hard, knowing that they can get it taken care of in the second half, which is what we're kind of going to rely on here, a slow start here in this one. And North Macedonia's game against Ukraine, they only had one shot allowed. It wasn't a shot on target as it did go wide, but would love that exact same effort from the first half. Don't let anything in. Harry Kane will be up top for England. Just have to stop him. Don't allow any dumb penalties. And after the 30th minute mark, you can do whatever you want. You can lose 17-0, 2-0. Does not matter. Just need to focus on those 30 minutes there. And North Macedonia really shows up for big games. They've proven that in their games for the World Cup qualifying against Italy. They didn't allow a goal or score a goal in the first 30 minutes. And in the game against Italy, they were also scoreless through the 30th minute. Big-time players make big-time plays, and that's exactly what we're going to get here today from North Macedonia. Pick number 3, Romania double chance plus 210, meaning Romania can win the game or end in a draw. This is plus 210 on FanDuel. Getting just a little ambitious here, but one that I really like a lot and going to trust my read on this one. Romania has not lost a qualifying game yet and faced their toughest opponent in Switzerland. Switzerland 3-0 and has not really faced the toughest of threats so far. Their average opponent so far in qualifying is 109 in FIFA, according to FIFA, and Romania sit at 46th. So a pretty steep upgrade to what they have normally faced. And these two teams last played in the 2016 Euro and played to a 1-1 draw. Would very much welcome this exact result yet again here today. And Romania is no stranger to playing on the road in this set of qualifying so far. A 2-0 win and a 0-0 draw. Again, would have loved those results. Anything but a loss here gets us a win. Just get a lead, take it from there, can really play with some comfort and be sitting pretty the rest of the game. Gregor Kobel has taken goalkeeper 1 away from Jan Sommer. Jan Sommer getting a little older. Not the biggest fan of Kobel. I don't rate him the highest, which is why I like double chance here today and think that he can let in a couple goals that he probably shouldn't, as he has done that at Dortmund in the Bundesliga as well. So to start the day, up 9.9 units, getting in the double-digit range here in soccer, crushing it right now, reading these international games really well. So pick number 1, Armenia moneyline, minus 130 on DraftKings. Taking on Latvia at home, coming off of a win, hoping to get number 2 for Armenia. Pick number 2, England, North Macedonia, draw at 30 minutes, plus 105 on FanDuel. North Macedonia, a really formidable opponent, just need their best for 30 minutes. Play great defense. England, I think, will kind of have a slow start, so something that we'll have on our side as well. And then lastly, pick number 3, Romania double chance, plus 210 over on FanDuel. They can win or they can draw after the 90-minute mark. This one's a little ambitious, but I think a sneaky great performance from Romania here will definitely put Switzerland on their heels. So, as always, you can follow me at the RJ Larson on Twitter and the Free Money Show on YouTube. Thank y'all for listening, and as always, appreciate it, and see you next time.